wants Maxine, and Maxine...
It's different. She had something special.
Bet y'all didn't expect this movie to be about old people. Geriatric Jack and Jill the Rippers share a tender moment together.
Tell me I'm special.
Ravaged by old age, something that none of us can escape, so you're almost happy. Unbeknownst to either of them, Maxine is hiding underneath the bed. It's a scenario that's every grandchild's worst nightmare. I know that sometimes with young sexy people banging, times, having heard their plotting and prodding, Maxine makes her escape and runs outside, only to find both the Bam and RJ in the same sus thing she can do is run. That doesn't work out very well for her. Now does it? Now she's got sus. I love how sudden this kill is, considering Lorraine would be the final girl in most other slashers. Howard intends on taking advantage of Texas's standard ground laws. As Pearl tends to her husband, Maxine tries to find the keys to their Pearl lets the youngster know exactly what she thinks of her.
Deviant little whore.
Maxine joins a televangelist in denying this.
That's what I call divine intervention.
Having dodged the shot, goes outside to find Pearl lying there with a broken hip, something throughout the movie.
Story can't just suddenly change midway through.
What about inside?
Lines of dialogue.
Those eyes are gonna pop out of their damn skulls when they see this.
Two tours in South Vietnam. Had enough problems trying to give the old cod your heart attack. Could you?
Lorraine spends most of the movie holding a shotgun light, and her fatal character development sees her go from quiet church mouse to screaming victim.
I like a girlfriend. She hardly says a word.
Alligator on it. X is chock full of details that really reward multiple viewings. The survivalist movie with a wink to the audience.
Let's see what you goddamn fucked up on the picture.
How many X Factor having X-rated extras were exterminated? Let's find out and get to the numbers.
Whoa. Get
YouTuber whose algorithm broke down on the side of the road. Do you think my YouTube get its views up?
Yeah, nice. Really natural. Great work. Now take off your clothes.
Ha, sorry, bud. That's only for sponsor segments.
Also be seen in 5 previous Kill Count episodes, including last week's Child's Play 2. With a runtime of 106 minutes, that left us with a kill on average every 13 1/4 minutes. Golden Chainsaw for Coolest Kill has a lot of options, but I'll give it to RJ. It kicks off the movie's bloody second half, and is such a severe stabbing that it ends in a decapitation. Brutal. No Machete for lamest kill will go to Jackson, since it's mostly off-screen, and I really like that guy. And that's it. X came out earlier this year in 2022, and theatergoers were treated to a post-credits trailer for a prequel called Pearl. This entire-ass other movie was shot secretly by Ty West at the same time he made X. It shows us Pearl's origins and comes out in just 2 weeks on September 16th. I'll cover it after it's out on Blu-ray. But until then, I'm James A. Janice. This has been the Kill Count.
The next Kill Count.
Here comes the bride, bleached with peroxide.
Barbie, eat your heart out.
After 10 years of killing and Ade doing the Davilla, it's time our bachelor blood buddies settled down.
Will you be my bride?
And what better Barbie for the killer pen than the hilarious, sexy Jennifer Tilly?
Oh, hello, Bobby.
Bride of Chucky ditches the Child's Play title and takes the series in a new comedic direction with genre self-awareness, pop culture references.
What would Martha Stewart?
Stephanie always recommends you watch the movie for yourself before it's Kill Count. It's the only way to have your own properly informed opinion. Kill Counts are never meant to replace the experience of watching a film.
Hey, thanks a lot for watching this Kill Count. And thank you, Zoran, for coming in and shooting a porno with me.
Yeah, it's so good that I got over COVID like 2 days ago.
Very fortunate. I've been getting a lot of comments about the scripts since I came back to host. And I gotta say, a lot of those references that people call out are because of you, man. A lot of your jokes and references, people really like them.
I pore over IMDb pages and try and shove as many as humanly possible in there, and then James was like, no one knows what this is.
I take about 40% of your jokes, but you give me so many that it's brutal. You're getting married.
I am. I'm getting married.
Casey Amdahl, Claire Lusher, DJ Graham, DJW3, Drew Nishke, Flumsy, Genevieve Mercy, and Graham Shear. Thanks, everyone. Be good people.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. Check out the Honda Ridgeline, Pilot, or CRV. For For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Pilot, 1.99% APR on a 2025 Ridgeline, or a 2.99%
Horror movies. I'm James A. Janice, and today we're looking at Child's Play 2, released in 1990, 2 years to the day after the play, this time receiving sole screenwriting credit. His script moved Chucky out of the city and into the suburbs, with production filming at Universal Studios in California. It's a setting change that works, though I do miss Chicago and all the on-location exterior shots that lent the first play so much character. Mancini was joined by his pal and Chucky's designer, producer David Kirshner. Since Kirshner wanted to avoid tension with the director, like he had on the first film with Tom Holland, no, not that one, he chose a friend to direct the sequel, John LaFia, who had done a pass on the first movie's script. LaFia got along better with Kirshner and Mancini, and together they decided on a much more stylized look. As opposed to the first movie's natural lighting, Child's Play 2 has harsher shadows and a lot more color all over the place. LaFia also helped create the movie's award-winning music box ad campaign.
Sorry, Jack. Chucky's back.
At times, however, LaFia's shots feel limited and repetitive. So many are long and unbroken, occasionally with wonky blocking, and I get a little tired of all the wide-lens, low-angle shots with something huge in the foreground. It would not have been a phenomenon without Andy Barclay to play off of. The first movie only had 5 kills, which seems like Child's Play. Let's find out if Chucky can outdo himself when he doesn't have to hide half the film. The movie begins with an eyeball! Chucky's getting fixed up, so he'll look nice and proper for this movie's title card. Y'all really needed it too. Been way more than 6 months since his last checkup. What I love about this credit sequence is that it shows a bit of the work that goes into making something tangible. Sure, the plastic doll they're constructing here is nowhere near the mechanical marvel that is the Chucky animatronic, but it's still a nice reminder that the practical things you see require lots of effort and care. I always like to acknowledge that. A limo pulls up to the Good Guy factory and drops off PlayPal's CEO, Mr. Sullivan. In a Sorkin-style walk and talk, we learn the Andy Barclay incident has caused the company some trouble. They mentioned that the police have denied seeing what they did, something hinted towards in the last movie.
Believe me now? Yeah? But who's gonna believe me?
As for Karen Barclay, who would never betray her son like that,
she backed up her boy's story in court, so now she's under psychiatric observation.
Originally, Karen and Officer Norris were supposed to appear in a court scene, but it was cut just before filming began. Catherine Hicks still spent a lot of time on set, visiting her husband Kevin Yeager, who returned as Chucky's lead. Has the same servo motors? I don't know, man. Just go with it. Turns out the eyes are the windows to Chucky's soul, and a double pane to the doll technician. Electric currents surge through a machine and cook this guy's goose before tossing him through a window. Hell yeah! I love it. Although, like with Ardmore in the last movie, I could do with a bit better death face makeup. Sullivan yells at Mattson for his ridiculously large tie and tells him to make sure the stockholders don't find out about this mishap.
Yes. What do you want me to do with the dog?
Stick it up your ass.
Chucky's head way too big to be doing that, dude. A now 8-year-old Andy Barclay is in the foster system, where he's set to be taken care of by Joanne and Phil Simpson. They're apparently MVP foster parents, but Phil could have fooled me. This guy's got resting grimace face and is not an attentive driver. Careful, man. You don't want to kill Andy Barclay. That's someone else's job. Joanne Simpson is played by Jenny Agutter, who was in An American Werewolf in London. Stay tuned. Phil Simpson is played by veteran actor Garrett Graham, who we saw in a bit part way back in Shopping Mall. They take the little traveling salesman to their absolute nightmare of a home. I know I ragged on Karen Barclay's bedroom in the last movie, but the Simpson home is hideous maximalist. Why is it so pink? A bunny costume from A Christmas Story, room from an extended cut of Squid Game. It looks like what you'd see after clicking a Zillow link that said open for a surprise. It's also the worst possible place for a child to be. Like, why are you keeping your fragiles on table? Andy's introduced to Kyle, another kid the Simpsons are fostering. She's played by Christina Leese, who is similar to the character in real life. She describes it as tough chick with a heart of gold. She also said she had to be on her game acting opposite a dog.
As the actor in the scene with him, you have to be 100% on your game in every single take, because the take that he gets right is the one they're going to use. No matter what, if you sucked horribly, but the dog got it, that's the one they're going to use.
Andy's room here is pretty dope, with about $1,000 worth of toys waiting for him. Too bad there's also a good guy with a swanton from the top shelf. My God, that doll is broken in half. Of course, this isn't Chucky. It's Tommy, so try to stifle the trauma there, champ. Mattson leaves the factory for a shift that feels like it'd be a prop in a They Might Be Giants. Dirty there, Grace Poole, but I guess to Jane Eyre is human. To get a warm-up killing, Chucky threatens Mattson from the back seat of his car. I know it's supposed to be like Mattson doesn't know who has a gun up to his face, but this still comes off as a dude who's completely nonchalant at the sight of a sentient doll.
Hey, take it easy, take it easy. Please, don't shoot.
Chucky doesn't shoot, bullets that is, but he does come closer to being the Lakeshore Strangler again when he suffocates Mattson with the most beautiful thing he's ever seen. At this point, Chucky's still not doing one-liners after each kill. A simple evil laugh suffices for now. Chucky first-person runs his way to the Simpsons' home, but skips the couch gag to listen as Joanne sings her little railway child to sleep. Just like him. And he fixes that problem by smashing Tommy's face with a porcelain tchotchke. Hope that wasn't meant to be mean, since Tommy's named after Tom Holland. Still not that one. Backyard swing, and a cool overhead shot that uses the returning Ed Gale in a costume. There are way fewer shots with Gale in Child's Play 2, since director John LaFia didn't like how they looked in the original movie. He instead wanted to rely on the improved animatronics, and Andy overhears Phil talking shit about it.
You may need more, attention.
He's weird blocking. This kid would clearly be busy. At the end of this long shot, he just walks out the door and gets completely ignored like we're around.
Hi, I'm Tommy. I'm your friend to the end.
Watch it there, Chuckster. You almost blew it. Good thing he remembered to put batteries in his back, or else Andy would have caught him just like his mama did. Although his foster parents